Thank you very much, and welcome to Red Rock Resort. My name is Bryan, Lindsey. I'm the general manager here of Red Rock, and I would like to welcome each and every one of you here for this incredible event tonight. You know, it was kind of awkward. I was taking a quick whip through the silent auction over there, and I actually bid on an incredible jersey that Mike Ditka wore for the Dallas Cowboys, and it was a little bit awkward when you outbid Mike Ditka on his own jersey. So, Mike, if I end up winning that, don't worry, I'll set you up, buddy. But I appreciate everybody coming out. Obviously, this is an incredible weekend for us here at Red Rock. We love to celebrate veterans, and we love to celebrate warriors. And one of the most incredible things that we get to do is live in a country where everyone is free. So if you don't mind, I'd like to take about 10 seconds and honor all of our veterans and our warriors who fought for this country, because every one of us know that freedom is not free. So if you don't mind, please, for 10 seconds, just please bow your heads in honor of all of the warriors that fought for us on Memorial Day weekend. Thank you very much. My grandfather, George Lindsey, was in the Army, and to see photos and memories of him serving this country and creating an opportunity for all of us to not only advance our families and our careers, but to spend time with each other and to celebrate accomplishments is one of the most incredible things that each and every one of us get to do. I'm in an incredibly lucky position here to work for two gentlemen, Frank and Lorenzo Fertitta, that not only are visionaries, but they're leaders not only in the community of Las Vegas, but around the world. Two men that bought an organization that was fledgling and barely surviving called the Ultimate Fighting Championship. And they had a vision of taking that organization to something that had never been done before. And to be on the curtails and the fringes of that organization and to watch what they did with a $2 million investment and spending hundreds of millions of dollars of their own money to create an entire industry is absolutely incredible. And to think about the UFC has only been around for around 20 years. But when I think about the NFL, for decade after decade after decade of incredible athletes that we all got to watch when we were kids. We all got to sit in front of our TVs, and if we were lucky enough to be able to afford to go to a game, we got to go to a game. And as a kid, I grew up in Michigan, but I was always a Steelers fan. I had a Mean Joe Green jersey that I wore until it literally fell apart. And I know Mr. Green is here this evening, and I had the pleasure of taking a photo with him last night and shaking his hand. So thank you very much, Mr. Green, for all your efforts and everything you've done for the sport of football. It was a little bit awkward when I shook his hand. It felt like I was shaking a 3-year-old's hand because his hand was like 7 times larger than mine. But it was absolutely an incredible honor to see you here once again. So thank you, Mr. Green, for joining us. I have to share one more thing. I'm a very, very proud owner of Las Vegas Raiders season tickets. And if there's any precedent that's being set right now with the Las Vegas Golden Knights, Mr. Davis and Mr. Bodain, you have a little bit of work cut out for you. I'm just happy to say. But Monday night, we're going to celebrate the launch of the Stanley Cup and the magical feeling that's been created in this city as a result of the Las Vegas Golden Knights is absolutely incredible. The event we had here on October 1st is something that none of us ever want to remember. But the unique thing about what's happened in this city since that event is that everybody has come together, and the Las Vegas Golden Knights have been the glue that kept every one of us together. But the biggest thing on the forefront of this entire valley is the National Football League coming to Las Vegas. There is nothing more talked about in our meetings. There's nothing more talked about in our strategy sessions. This city is strategizing and doing everything we can to bring this team to Las Vegas with class and dignity and respect, and to do nothing that the NFL has ever done before. You can imagine what's going to happen in Las Vegas when the Raiders come to us. So we are so glad to have you, so glad to have the leadership team from the Raiders here tonight. So thank you very much for coming.